Welcome to Miss Dragon's Menagerie. Everyone is welcome, everyone is accepted. The only requirement is that you are loving, kind, and respectful to one another. Bad behavior will not be tolerated.
Hello, everyone. I swear to God, more air gets through this stark white hair than anything. I'm sitting there wondering while I'm getting the wheel of death. Hadn't plugged my computer into the Ethernet cord. Yep, it's going to be one of those days. Welcome to a Tuesday without tacos. And the thumbnail, because I did it last night. Hey, Sue, how are you, hon? The thumbnail I did last night really doesn't look like it has anything to do with tacos other than along the rail line. I was like, wow, good to know AI is right on its game today. So, oh, my poor nose. I might have to go to the I just sneezed. I might have to go to the bathroom and blow my nose. No. I'll try to go as long as I can. Okay, the allergies are kicking in and what do you call it? I got up and exercised today. Wasn't too bad. It wasn't too bad at all. But let me tell you, I haven't done it in a long time. And I play on the Switch, my Ring Fit. I don't know if you're familiar with like a Pilates circular thing that they use. They use that in Ring Fit. Well, to fly in Ring Fit, you have to take the ring and put it against you and squeeze. Oh, my poor arms. I hadn't done that enough. So I'm going to be sore tomorrow. And tomorrow's a doctor's appointment. Yay! I'm so thrilled. No. Annual checkup. They did my blood work last week. Yeah, pretty much. That's yeah. But you look at the bill here. Let me see if I can get it. Oh man, yeah. We have all the apple pollen, and then of course the pine tree pollen, the neighbor's pine tree. Oh yeah, the whole image that AI created for me. Let me go back to Chrome. Does not yellow. Yes. Lots of yellow pollen, and then I'm going to the woods tomorrow after my live. Let's see, how do I do this again? Not exactly sure how this is, and the title is what I put in to write, A Tuesday Without Tacos. This doesn't look like an area that would be eating tacos. I mean, it's yeah. I mean, it's pretty and all. It's just I think it might have been better without the tacos. But yeah, it looked yeah. Oh yeah. People, trailing behind a taco truck or basically crawling behind it because they're so hungry. But yeah, this is so light and fluffy, and all I did was put it in Night Cafe style, and so evidently Night Cafe style is very froofy, I guess is the way to put it. So, yep. Not one I'm going to save and put on the Roku. But yeah. Oh man. What do you call it? Let me see if I can blow this up a little so I can. There you go. Look at this for a split second. I got a yawn. Like I said, I got up way too early this morning. You would think, well, way too early for me is 9 o'clock. No, actually 8:30. But then I'm so tired of spending all my days sleeping. Uh, some people would call that depression. Some people would call what in heaven's name? Oh, okay. I just call it maybe too big of a gummy. Yeah, exactly. Well, she should look like this and then throw in some tacos. Yeah. Because tonight's dinner is not tacos. Well, I guess I could. No, I don't have any cabbage. I was gonna say, I guess I could throw, because it's just gonna be breaded cod from Costco. Gotta make some tartar sauce after this, and that'll be dinner. I could make them into fish tacos, but I don't have any cabbage. So yeah, trying to find something quick because I got to take the 9-year-old to the panaderia to get snacks for tomorrow, so we can just get in and go as soon as she gets here, and then get back before her mom gets off work. So I'm kind of excited, kind of looking forward to it. I'm looking to get out into the woods. I haven't been, gosh. Wow, I don't know when was when was it I went? Bala. Was it before the snow maybe? I don't know. Life's going by too fast. I mean, next thing you know, it'll be the end of summer and I'll be going, what did I do? But yeah, summer will be plenty of time in the woods with the kids that both now each have phones. So can't stare at them if they don't have a signal. So we'll spend a lot of time up there. Oh, God dang it. What is it with the solar issue? Yesterday was miserable. Today, well, I will see. I just sitting here now. My pulse says 121. Now it says 108. I haven't done squat, but sit here. So now, according to uh, Spain, was it? Yeah, they said it was a solar issue that heated up the lines, and that's why they don't have any power. Like, we haven't had any major solar flares to be that much of an issue. So you got Spain, you got Portugal, part of France, all without power. So who was I listening to this morning? Made a comment that it was like a test run, like a successful test run, see if what they can black out certain areas. So, but I know no tacos. I don't have any. I think I have like this much cheese in the bag, about this big, because I gave up buying the big Costco sizes bags because before I even get halfway done, they've molded. I don't use it that often. And shredded cheese is not like the old block of cheddar we grew up with, Oh, there's mold on the end. Just cut it off. You'll be fine. It doesn't work with shredded cheese because it's in the whole bag. Ugh. So I've been buying small bags because I'm tired of wasting cheese. And yeah, just one night of tacos with daughter and the boyfriend. Oh, sweet. Next weekend, I will be up at the Forest Service cabin for Mother's Day. Yeah, with daughter, boyfriend, and the two of us, and I never even got a taco. 2 bags of cheese gone. So, yeah. But yeah, Mother's Day, American Mother's Day, I will be up at the cabin. Relaxing. Well, kind of relaxing. Getting the step grandkids away from their devices, which cracks me up as the oldest. The one who's pretty much spends his day gaming. Just now, he's got to redo his driver's test so he can get his driver's license. But he likes chopping wood. The kid is about this big. His little legs are about this big around. He's just no bigger than a beanpole. But yeah. So we didn't go last year because of surgery. But year before, and I'm like, here you go. So this year I'm gonna do the same thing. There's the axe. Have at it. Go ahead. You know. Oh my God. It's an addiction. I mean, thank God I have a tile on my keys because I lose my keys. Well, my tile on my keys also works to find my phone because I lose my phone. I'll set it down and walk off. I'll put it like in a cupboard because I know it takes a photo of you every 6 seconds. And then I'll walk out and of course it's on silent. And then I can't find it. So, oh, it is. It is very, very that one I'm not exactly sure why he was so mad, but he beat the ever living tar out of a stick. Um, our older split them all because we'll let anybody else run it because over the years I've watched the boys camping pretty much destroy as they learned how to chop wood the axe. So we let them have at it with the split and maul, and yeah, I have a new split and maul. So, oh, nice. The mechanical ones. I saw because a lot of people around here have them who have wood stoves. I have to have here. But I forget where I was watching. Some guy had a head of an axe that looked like a one and done pie cutter, all in sections. Oh, thank you. Yep. Got some glitter. Got some red. And a couple of wax, and he's got it all split up. I was like, interesting. That's a neat idea. Oh, her fur babies. You should go look. They're so cute. It cracks me up because there's Gizmo, Pixie, and Snickers. Why I forget Snickers, I don't know. My cat's name is Snickers. I should automatically remember that one. But her little chihuahuas are adorable. Yeah. I've never had a small dog, so they're cute to watch. I mean, all the dogs we ever had were 100+ pounds. We had someone say we needed to get a dog. And I'm like, why? I love dogs, but they're too painful to lose. Cats, a little bit easier. Yeah. But they're like, well, for protection. And I'm like going, don't worry. We'll be safe. You ever pick up your cat? The minute your cat's all 4 feet leave the ground, claws come out. I'll throw Snickers at somebody, and she's got WMDs. She's got weapons of mouse destruction. She doesn't go outside enough. Love you too. I don't know if you saw the picture I sent basically for Mark. Her nails click. They're sharp. You hear on the linoleum, and she's that heavy too. 18 pounds of weight as she cat can't walk straight. She just kind of does one of these. And I'm like, oh my God, you're huge. Yeah, I couldn't have a dog until that cat's gone anyway. I don't want to be back into the hospital. But nothing in my neighborhood ever happens. Yeah. I don't think anybody in the 15 years here has been broke into in this neighborhood. Knock on wood, you never know. Though 2 houses, us and the next door neighbor's houses, are very similar And so you walk in a side door by the garage, you go to the left, you can go downstairs. They're both set up that way. Well, a guy who this was years back, the weekend before had been partying at the neighbor's house. Well, not remembering which house it was, he walks in because evidently he was supposed to go to the neighbor's. Walks in, runs down. Oh yeah, my little gray one maybe weighs 6 pounds if we're lucky, but that tortie, she's huge. Um, he came in, went downstairs, came back within a minute, probably just enough to get down, look, and say, "This isn't where I partied. There's no furniture. There's a drum set and some guitars," and come running up. And Keith had thought one of the kids had came home, so he came and looked, and the poor guy's like, wrong house, sorry, wrong house." And so, yeah, he's like, "You probably want the neighbor's house." 'Cause he just remembers it's someplace near the warehouse, not the house in it. So that's the closest thing other than that guy. Oh, folding. Oh, I've got to start laundry. I don't want to start laundry. Um, was the guy we let in it? I'm not doing Halloween anymore. Done. I'll decorate my room in here for Halloween. Well, it's pretty much that way anyway. Then I'm not answering the door anymore. After that, the kid was nice enough, but could have been, not a nice person. So I'm not doing Halloween anymore. That was enough. I mean, any form of defense was sitting behind him. So if I was meant to be hurt, it wasn't. Yeah, but yep. So Halloween will just be, and if everybody does trunk or treats anymore, anyway. I remember the days when my dad would give out apples. Getting apples for the Halloween. I'm pretty sure a lot of other. I never thought to look down the road and see how many of them got trashed. But yeah, Dad used to give out apples. My mother-in-law used to give out bags of, like, she'd make herself candied popcorn, cookies, and little sandwich bags with bows on them, and that's what she'd give out. We can't do that nowadays because there's too many weirdos. Oh man, oh God, and then that thing to block out the sun. That is so. I mean, as if it's not already going on. So, oh no. Oh yeah. That's another reason I keep my door locked. I mean, I don't. It's like these guys in the summertime. I don't mind if they sit on my lawn to have their lunch under the shade. You know, as long as they don't leave a mess on my lawn, it's cool. I don't care. But I do leave the door locked, and I'm also one of these. I'm not really an agoraphobe, but my front window, my curtain, that I usually keep that closed all the time. I'll have the back window where there's nobody can see. I get my light that way, or the side window, which all it does is faces the neighbor's bedroom window, and um, always make sure the bathroom door's shut if you have that window open, because you have a direct line of sight from the bathroom to their bedroom. So, and they never have their curtains up, thank goodness. But yeah, I'll open those for light, but just not big on the front where people drive through, or the religious people come and knock on the door. They can't see that you're there waiting quietly for them to leave. So, yeah. I usually leave the door unlocked. After this, I go unlock the door so Carly can just walk in if I'm, goodness knows where. And then towards the end, so her mom can just walk in, so she doesn't have to sit there and wait. Yesterday, I thought the 9-year-old was gonna get a good ass chewing. Mom walks in, and the 9-year-old's on the switch, with the headset on. Mom's obviously in a hurry, 'cause they gotta go pick up her brother from track. And she just looks at her mom like, "Yeah, okay, you're here," and goes back to the switch. I'm like going, "Earth to Carly, Earth to Carly. Your mom's here. If you don't want to lose any screen time after this, your ass better get up and move." So, yeah. And I swear to God, she's trying to make up for what she didn't get as a kid. I mean, you want to make a kid cry real fast? No YouTube for you. So, oh God, that would be fun. My mother she was a novice nun. Oh my God, those religious people would show up and she would just have a heyday. And I would just quietly, us Gen X kids, seen, not heard. I wasn't even wanting to be seen. I just left. So it was just like, one of these days I'll grow up enough that I won't leave one door, go around the house so I could peek at who's knocking on the door. There's some days before I put the hydrangeas in, I would go downstairs, look up through the daylight basement window to see who's at the porch, and now I can't. All I see is hydrangeas. But yeah, you'd think when the necklaces open the door, there's a Green Man plaque on the wall, on the door, on the outside. It keeps the leafcutter bees out of there. The holes where the knocker was, the leafcutter bees will bury stuff in there, so I just put it over the top. And then, of course, Claudia hanging instead of a welcome wreath. They still knock on my door. But when it's in Spanish, I'm like, "You want that neighbor over there? No comprende." Mm-mm. Yeah, they get their quota in for how many places they have to stop and talk to. A no ring. What did I say? I just love this ADHD mind. I don't know. But yeah, it just one time I opened the door without thinking because I had both kids and the baby. And I opened the door and wasn't sure what it was because I've trained the 9-year-old. Door knocks, don't ever open it. You don't know who's on the other side. My ass goes and opens it. And they're like, "Oh, can we talk to you?" I said, "I'm got my hands full right now. It's no school today, so I really don't have any time to talk." And it took me about 5 months to finally stop coming by. So I've been free lately. I still don't like it's like, I also told the 9-year-old, "You never let a policeman in your house, period. They can knock on the door all they want, say they need to come in, but no. Go get your mom." I said, "Because the minute they come in, they start surveying the place." So, yep. But, yeah. This thing going on with Europe, this might be a good time to keep a few dollars tucked away, just so you can go cash wise buy something. A lot of the grocery stores won't sell you anything because there's no way to record it. And so you'll have to go to, like, God forbid this ever happens, go to a smaller little store where they can just do this all on paper and then reconcile it later. We've done that out here because when I worked at the store, because before they got the power plant, not even a power, the station, our transfer station, beefed up. The wind blew. You looked at the power station wrong, and we'd lose power. So we would have to do that. So and so owed us this, so and so, and small enough you could do it, but always have a little bit of cash, which I just turned around last night and got rid of what I had to pay for the yard sale in June. So got to start over again. I like having at least a little bit tucked away. Yeah, and change. I keep saving change. I don't know why. If anything, down the road, melt it for silver. Don't have a lot of. I'm looking forward to the future, but part of my brain says, "Welcome to the shit show." The future. Yep. I love cash. I love it. You can leave your phone, your car, your Fitbit in your car, anything. Walk into a store with cash, buy what you want, and walk out. There's no